Hello Sagittarius, I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and I'm here to give you your What's the Tea Tarot reading for the week of May 5th, 2024. In this reading, I'll be drawing 3 cards from the What's the Tea Oracle deck. I will clarify each of those cards with 2 tarot cards and then use the remainder of the deck to clarify the message for you further. Please remember, this is a general collective reading, not individualized or personal to you, and that means it's quite possible that not every message that comes through today will resonate with you, and if that's the case, it's okay. It just means it's for another Sagittarius watching. My hope, though, is that we can hop onto your timeline and give you some answers for the week ahead. So with all that said, let's begin. Tapping into the Sagittarius Collective for the week of May 5th, 2024. What do they need to know about? What do they not see coming? And what do they need to prepare for Sagittarius? And we'll do one more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Sagittarius, first up we have for you legal issues. Scorpio had the same thing, so if you're dealing with the Scorpio, you might want to take a look at that as well. Moving on, some of you could be moving on to a new location or just moving on from a situation, job, or relationship. And then screenshot, someone's trying to get evidence or proof. That could also be you. Bottom of the tarot deck, I always say this is what you don't see coming. The bottom of this oracle deck, I say these are issues you do have to deal with this week, but to a lesser degree than the 3 cards that came out. You have a divination abuser. This could be someone who's like wishing bad on you, casting spells, thinking negative thoughts. So just be mindful of that. Travel. So you have that moving on card and travel. Some of you could be looking at traveling, day trips, or maybe having someone travel to like come see you. And then you have hustling. Focused on making money, how to get money, maybe some new creative projects or hobbies that you're working on, and always partying right behind that. So be careful with the booze and alcohol and all that stuff this week. Let's see what Tarot has for you. Legal issues for the Sagittarius Collective. What do they need to know about legal issues this week? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Legal issues is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, as well as the Lovers in the upright. Moving on. Why is moving on here for the Sagittarius Collective this week? What do they need to know about moving on? We'll do one more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Moving on is clarified by the Moon in the upright, as well as the Death card. So you have, out of 4 cards already on the table, 3 are major arcana. So you seem to get this a lot, Sag, where you get a lot of divine intervention on your behalf. Why is screenshot here for the Sagittarius Collective? What do they need to know about this for the week ahead? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Screenshot is clarified by the 4 of Swords in the reverse and the 4 of Wands in the upright. Underneath the deck is what you don't see coming. So these are the energies that you may have to be dealing with this week. Receiving some sort of message this week. Could be an apology, a token of love, maybe a gift, something like that. 5 of Pentacles. And I kind of see that here with that Ace of Pentacles in reverse and legal issues. Some of you could be dealing with an individual who feels like they've been left out in the cold, or perhaps are experiencing some type of financial difficulty. Or it could be you, right, dealing with some financial difficulty. And then justice. So again, we see legal issues on the table and justice in the reverse. Something may occur this week to you that you may find to be unfair, or that the individual is being dishonest, or that they're lacking accountability. And right behind that, we have King of Cups, which could be that Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And remember, I said Scorpio also had the legal issues card. So you may want to take a look at their offer. Let's begin, or their reading. Let's begin to clarify. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse talks about a lost opportunity, lack of planning, lack of foresight. Someone was unable to manifest a new beginning, or maybe having some financial issues this week. What is this about for the Sagittarius Collective? We'll do one more shuffle, please, and thank you. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, clarified by Ace of Cups in the reverse, 8 of Wands in the reverse, and the Emperor in the upright. Could be dealing with an Aries. You don't necessarily have to be. This could also be coming across as a judge, magistrate, lawyer, or as, I don't want to say senior person, but someone who has a lot of wisdom and experience in life. The Lovers. Why is the Lovers here? The Lovers is the original choice card in Tarot. Could have to do with love, union, relationships, values, alignment, choices. But mostly I look at the Lovers card as a choice card, because that was the original intent, choosing between 2 people or 2 situations. Please clarify this. What does this have to do with legal issues for Sagittarius this week? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Lovers in the upright, clarified by strength in the upright. Six of Wands. Very similar. Those two cards, I think, also came out for Scorpio under legal issues as well. And then Seven of Swords. Bottom of the deck here, we have King of Swords. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. A Knight of Swords in reverse. Again, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But in the reverse, this person's kind of scattered with their energy. The knights generally operate as a group, as a team, right? Think about knights when they would go to war in the time of empires. But in the reverse, it's like the rogue knight. So you have someone here who's very independent yet scattered. It could be you, resonating in that energy. And then Eight of Pentacles, working hard at something this week. Okay. What do we have here? You have an individual here. Could be an Aries, doesn't have to be. The Emperor is someone of an authority figure. They are structured and solid. They could be a father figure. They don't have to be. It could be someone you look up to as a father, or someone that you're getting counsel from. Like I said, like an attorney, a lawyer, a mediator in court, something like that, since this has to do with legal issues. But this week, it looks like, I almost want to say, I'm going to give you two different storylines here. For some of you, there is a financial issue this week, and you've been having communication issues, right? It almost looks like here, and I'll show you the way the cards came out. It almost looks like you want to communicate with someone about a financial issue, and about some kind of like, maybe you've been repressing your emotions about this, or maybe the person has, but it looks like you're trying to communicate your dissatisfaction regarding a financial issue and an emotional issue with whoever this Emperor is, this father figure or someone you look up to in your life, or maybe used to look up to, but the communication to this person is blocked. Either you blocked them, they blocked you, or it's just kind of at a standstill and no one's talking to anyone this week. The second storyline that I have here is that you have an Emperor, again, this authority figure, structure, solid foundation, could be an Aries, doesn't have to be, and this individual is trying to communicate with you, and you have them blocked, because the Eight of Wands is Sagittarius. I mean, it's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but so it can go either way. You are either trying to communicate with someone this week, or they're trying to communicate with you about this lost opportunity. Could be financial, could be heart-based, but there's either like a delay in communication, like you're contacting them and it's taking them forever to get back to you, or vice versa, or the communication has just been cut off. Like either you blocked them, or you're not responding to them, or they blocked you, they're not responding to you. There's almost like this holding pattern in terms of communication. And either you or them, because I don't know which one it is, to be quite honest with you, either you or them are going to try to be deceptive this week. So if you don't think that's you, or not something you would do, then it's, this other individual that you're dealing with. But this person is taking all the courage that they have to try to have some victory, to try to like get one over on you, almost like trying to get away with it. And this person is actively making this choice to do this to you this week. You can see this person like trying to steal 4 of the 7 swords, and they're kind of like looking over their shoulder to make sure no one's watching them. So this could be someone, whether it's in your professional, personal, or romantic life, you have an individual where communication, and it could be legal, doesn't have to be, but the communication between the two of you has kind of come to a halt for whatever reason. And either you are going to try to be sneaky, making the choice to be sneaky to get away with something, to claim some victory here, or the other person is going to do something sneaky to get some kind of victory here. So I'd be very mindful with your money this week, and with any type of like heart-based relationships, especially if it's like with an ex. Bottom of the deck, See, this is what I don't like. I like the King of Swords because this is someone who's like, hey, let's have an open, honest, non-emotional conversation about this. And that's great, whether that's you or them. But the energy is so sporadic and not consistent with that Knight in reverse. You could be getting, and that might be the communication issue you're having, where it's like a stop. Because this is, for me, is like a stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. In terms of communication, these are both communication cards. So it's like someone's actively engaged and trying to work on the matter, and someone else is stalling on the matter. I hope that makes sense for you. And then again, we see here this Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius person being very ruthless. This is like what you don't see behind the scenes, right? Bottom of the deck's what you don't see coming. Very impulsive, very hasty, very like having high expectations. This could be you. Doesn't have to be. I mean, you know your story better than anyone. If it's you being sneaky, then this is you, you know, trying to get away with something. Otherwise, it could very well be this other individual that you're dealing with. So just be very mindful, especially when it comes to legal issues this week. Let's take a look at moving on. Moving on is clarified by the moon as well as the death card. Why is the moon here for the Sagittarius collective? And what does that have to do with moving on? The moon has to do with illusions, fear, anxiety, insecurities, things that are hidden from you, secrets. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. I'm going to take the cards that fell out as bonuses for you. Was the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Clarify that moon for me, please. There's that Knight of Swords again, and here's the King of Swords. And the Star card. Why is death here? Death, again, is a Scorpio. If you're dealing with a Scorpio and you have some legal issues or they're going through legal issues and it might now affect you this week, or maybe you're unable to communicate with them this week because they're so caught up in their own legal issues. That could be it as well, but you may want to take a look at their reading. Clarify this death card, please. One more shuffle, please, and thank you. Death card clarified by Five of Swords in the reverse. There's that Eight of Pentacles again in the upright, and the Hangman, and the Hangman's in the reverse. Six of Pentacles, Three of Wands to the Chariot. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You have an individual this week, I mean, could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I'm really not leaning that way. Signs are irrelevant in a general reading because there's so many of you watching, and I'm drawing on so many energies. I see you this week being having a lot of anxiety and insecurity regarding a situation. Could be regarding a move, could be regarding, like we had that travel card on the bottom of the deck. You could be afraid someone is moving towards you, right, coming towards you, or someone is moving on, like leaving your life. Others of you could just have a lot of anxiety and insecurity regarding your job. Maybe you think your job will be like your company may be eliminating your position, and it's something you're afraid that they're going to move on and not need you. But you're definitely embodying this week some type of fear and anxiety and insecurity with you. You are in self-protection mode here. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. This is someone like white knuckle gripping themselves and everything they have, including their money, right? Pentacles are resources. So I don't know what's happening here with this person, with this legal issue and the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't know if they're losing money. Maybe they're coming to you now for money. Maybe you owe them money. Or they're going to ask you for money. There's something to do with money here. For some of you, not all. Because I have another Six of Pentacles here in the reverse. For some of you where this is a money issue, you just have a lot of anxiety and insecurities regarding financial issues, and you're trying to protect yourself and protect your resources. That's not going to resonate with everyone, but that's an important message someone needs to hear. For others of you, you're having a lot of fear and anxiety about what's going on with this person from column A. This standstill in communication or not being able to get the answers that you need. And you're kind of very disorganized and you have a lot of energy and you want to have this conversation or get to the bottom of something, and that conversation is blocked. and it's giving you some insecurity to deal with. What you don't realize, though, is that whatever is happening here is actually intended to help you heal. It's actually intended to help you heal, like to help you level up, or maybe to, oh, thank you, Spirit, to teach you how to not be so scattered and instead how to speak up for yourself. Aha. So that could be the lesson in whatever it is here that you're dealing with. The lesson perhaps you need to learn, Sagittarius, is you need to learn how to speak up for yourself instead of being so scattered and not knowing what to say. And, you know, this is a communication card. In the reverse, it's someone who's not communicating very effectively. And maybe your lesson here, what you need to heal, is your ability to speak up for yourself, perhaps regarding this issue with this individual here who's trying to be a little sneaky this week towards you. Another storyline that I'm having here is some of you have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. Could be a feminine, but I'm really looking at this as more of a masculine energy. But again, take it how it resonates. This person wants a rebirth in their connection with you. They are holding on tight to you. You maybe have wanted to move on from the relationship. Maybe you don't want them in your life anymore, whether it's your professional, personal, or romantic life. But this person kind of wants to take control and have a conversation with you this week about rebirthing their connection with you. I don't think it's love. It could be. It could be. I don't have cups here. So I think for some of you it's just a friend, but you know, it certainly could be a romantic relationship. Take it how it resonates. But this person kind of wants to close out the old chapter between the two of you and begin all over again. This person does not want to have any conflict with you. You know, they're in Five of Swords in the reverse here. So this is almost like a conflict avoidant or someone who doesn't want to argue with you. They may be holding on to a little past resentment because of whatever transpired between the two of you, but they are open to change and they do want to see some kind of rebirth in their connection with you. They're willing to put in the work to do this. For those of you that have been waiting for this connection to come around again so you can reunite with this friend, family member, you know, whoever this person is, you've been waiting for quite some time. Hangman in the reverse is delay, 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 delay. I have to be honest with you. I don't think this person has treated you very nicely. That's probably why you've moved on. Maybe even why you block them. If this is the same person from column 1 or you're just not responding to their messages. But nonetheless, this person wants to come in this week and have a conversation with you about restoring their connection with you. In fact, this person is currently making plans to contact you. For some of you, not all, they might actually like drive to where you live or work. I think you had a reading very similar to this about a month ago where I said the person could show up at your job or home. This person is thinking, not actually doing it this week, but thinking of doing that this week. So just be very mindful, especially if this is someone that you have moved on from and you don't want anything to do with. Maybe legal issues is you have some type of restraining order or no contact, you know, against them. And if that's the case, this person's looking to like be sneaky and contact you anyway, hoping that they could get away with it. So again, just another random message for someone out there. Screenshot. Why screenshot here? We have the Four of Swords in reverse. This is someone who's feeling restless, burnt out. It could also look like someone who had been healing from a situation is now coming out of that healing, and that's a very good thing. So let's clarify this more to get more info. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Four of Swords in the reverse is clarified by the High Priestess in the upright, to the Two of Wands in the upright, to the Two of Cups. Why is the Four of Wands here? Four of Wands is about your home. I know some people say that's the marriage card, and it very well could be if you're married. But most of the time I look at it as your house, your home, your structure, your stability, and the celebration of that, you know, of the life you have, whether you're paired up with someone or not. So why is the Four of Wands here? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Four of Wands in the upright is clarified by the Queen of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. Bottom of the deck, you have Ten of Wands, to the Ace of Wands, to Temperance. Well, that's very nice to see. It looks like a lot of you are coming out of a place of a place of stagnation. A place of maybe where you did at one time feel burnt out or restless, or you needed a lot of contemplation. This is for me the minor arcana card to the Hermit, and the Hermit's all about like kind of being a shut-in, right? And going within. You're not going out a lot. You're doing some soul searching. You're keeping to yourself. So this is like the minor card of that, and it looks like you're coming out of it. So it appears that you are trying to use your intuition to make some better choices for yourself, planning for the future. Maybe you're interested in love or in just creating, I shouldn't say creating, exploring and finding some soul bond connections in your life, whether they're romantic or just personal, because we can have friends that are soulmates as well, that we have soul bonds with. So it looks like you're using your intuition this week, wanting to kind of get out of hermit mode, get out there, kind of see maybe like what's in your area, right? What's outside of your home, of your location, maybe driving around and getting some screenshots of places you want to do, or maybe screen capping. You're looking stuff up online and you're screen capping places you want to go or things you want to buy. That could very well be it for some of you. For others of you, you could be having a Queen of Cups and a King of Pentacles with you. These could be people from your past. Six of Cups could be people in your past, could be family members, could be individuals that you grew up with, or people you consider to be like family. You're either meeting these people this week, maybe you're inviting them to your home, or they're coming to your home, or they live in your neighborhood, or it could be like I don't want to say long lost family members, but maybe family members that you haven't seen in quite some time or something like that. They could very well be visiting you this week as well with that Six of Cups card. For others of you, in terms of like if this is just a love reading, for those of you, sorry, where it's strictly a love reading, I would say that if you have not met someone, you very likely could meet someone this week. You could meet a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that when you meet them, you feel like you've known them your entire life, whether you have or you haven't, right? They don't have to be, but that's the overall feeling that when you meet this person or these people, you kind of feel like they're home. You feel like you've known them forever and you feel like they're home. So some of you very well could be meeting new people this week that you feel are, soul bond connections. For others of you, you're reconnecting with long lost family and friends. For others of you, you could be visiting home. This could very well, remember we had the travel card at the bottom of the deck. Some of you could be visiting home or a place that feels like home, where there is a Queen of Cups or a King of Pentacles there, and there'll be some celebration and reunion of that, right? This is a card of celebration and unity. So that very well could be it. For others of you, you have an individual from your past coming back around. This person could be taking screenshots or like photos of your home, or looking you up online kind of to see what you're up to, and making some future planning to contact you. I don't believe they're contacting you this week. This could have been a relationship that was very burdensome for you, but it appears this person wants a new beginning. So very well could be this person from the second column that we talked about here. Or you could, like I said, have an individual who you haven't spoken to in a while. Communication could be blocked, and they want to come back in this week, and they're starting to kind of take screenshots. I mean, when I see this with the home card, I mean, some of them could be driving by your home to take photos. So just be very mindful of that, of your security, especially online security, if you don't want people creeping and seeing those things. But it looks like it's not a terribly difficult week. You have some communication issues regarding a legal issue. There is some victory here in this, but you need to be mindful that you're dealing with an individual or individuals who may try to be sneaky about it. The second column, you have someone that you have not been in contact with for quite some time. You're really up in your head about it. You're a bit scattered. This person wants to have a conversation with you about I don't want to say a reunion, but very well could be a reunion or some type of reconciliation to rebirth their connection with you. For others of you, you're having a difficult time moving on from a particular situation or relationship. You're maybe holding on to that memory or holding on to the hope that, you know, maybe you could bring this person back in your life. And really what the lesson here is that you did not learn how, the whole reason for that relationship was for you to learn how to speak up for yourself, because it was something that like in the past you didn't. I look at the cards, how they come out, and it's like in the past you were scattered and not able to speak up for yourself, maybe out of fear or anxiety or insecurity. And the lesson here, the spiritual lesson here for you, is to learn to speak up for yourself. So please take all these messages how they resonate. And then, like I said, in this last column, a couple of different things here. You could have people visiting your home. You could be traveling to visit home or visit a place that feels like home. For others of you, you could be making a new romantic connection this week or meeting someone new that when you meet them and you guys just click, they feel like home to you. They feel like you've known them forever, and it's a mutual feeling between the two of you. And for others of you, you have someone from your past who's coming back around again and wants to reconnect. This person may be taking some screenshots of you online or possibly even driving by your home to take photos of you. So again, be mindful of that. But excuse me, that's what I have for you this week, Sagittarius. If you like this message, if any part of it resonated with you or just want to claim it as your own, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. Drop me some comments below. I enjoy interacting with all of you. And as I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.